censorship for years now, and he warned about it in his book, Countdown to Socialism. Congressman, good morning to you. Your reaction to this playing out?
Well, Maria, when I wrote that book, I was hoping to warn Americans so that they would vote right and that maybe this wouldn't happen and this could be prevented. Unfortunately, it's far worse than what I could even imagine. The effect of this is that there is no longer a free and open social media company or site for any American to get on any longer. Because these big companies, Apple, Amazon, Google, they have just destroyed what was likely, Parler is likely $1 billion company. Poof, it's gone. But it's more than just the financial aspect of that. Republicans have no way to communicate. It doesn't even matter if you're a Republican or conservative. If you don't want to be regulated by left-wingers that are at Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, where you get shadow banned, nobody gets to see you, they get to decide what's violent or not violent, it's preposterous. So I don't know where the hell the Department of Justice is at right now, or the FBI. This is clearly a violation of antitrust, civil rights, the RICO statute. There should be a racketeering investigation on all the people that coordinated this attack on not only a company, but on all of those like us, like me, like you, Maria. I have 3 million followers on Parler. Tonight, I will no longer be able to communicate with those people. And they're Americans. And by the way, unlike the fake social media sites, we know that everybody that's on Parler, because you get certified, there's a number, it's actually a very, very safe platform. And if you break the law on Parler, the FBI can subpoena to find out who those people are. If you break crimes on Facebook and Twitter, good luck. Good luck trying to find out who they are. So Parler's went above and beyond. It's one of the reasons why I didn't go to Parler, 8 months ago, because it was a Republican platform. I didn't know if it was Republican or not. I went there because I knew that I could express my thoughts freely, and that I knew that the list as I post something was going to be there, and that Facebook and Twitter weren't going to be manipulating it.
I think it's worth mentioning that Apple has not removed TikTok from its app store. You can still download TikTok. Yeah. And all of these moves certainly feel like communist China, where there is this crackdown on free speech. You are an elected official, Devin Nunes. What are you going to do about it?
Yeah, their hypocrisy knows no bounds. If you actually, I don't know if you, I just want to, it's worth repeating what the CEO just said just a minute ago. Trending yesterday in the Twitter sewer, which is a sewer. There's child pornography, foul language. It's why I don't use it. I don't promote it. I don't want my children on it. Hang like Pence was trending on Twitter yesterday. Now, I think that's violence. Is Apple deleting the Twitter app from the App Store? Hell no. These CEOs that are doing this should be prosecuted criminally. So look, I've been talking to many of my colleagues, Republicans on the House side, and a couple senators. We're going to look for legal options. Do we have any legal options? Do we have our First Amendment rights? Are they being violated? Can we get this? The Supreme Court, these federal judges have got to step in. That's number one. But look, legislatively, you have to understand, this is not about big tech and that they're just in Silicon Valley and they're just trying to make money. No, they're working for the Democratic Socialist Party. They're being cheered on by this. They are state-run media. And really, it's the communication system. So that's how people are receiving their information, is through this funnel of very few companies that are being controlled by the Democrat Socialist Party.
Yeah. And we should point out that they are also donors to the Democrat Party, and a number of executives from Twitter, Facebook, I believe they just went to work for the Biden administration.
Well, yeah, and then don't forget, you had somewhere, the reports are ranging from $350 million to $500 million that Facebook put into these counties that just so happen to be in the swing states that just so happen to swing the election to the Democrats. For voter turnout.
Real quick before you go, Before you go, Devin Nunes, you have breaking news today because you sent a letter to the DNI, John Ratcliffe, about China. Tell me about that real quick, because people are not connecting the dots as we are seeing this crackdown on free speech. China is rising, and this is the biggest threat to the democracy of America. Here's your letter. We're showing it on screen.
Yeah, so look, we've been running a long-going investigation. House Republicans have. This is really the next step in our investigation. There's enough reports out there. There's enough of what we're hearing, the people that we're interviewing, that we believe there's much more to the Wuhan lab. You've heard Senator Cotton and others express this in the past. But look, we believe that the IC possibly has information that I think the American people need to see. Hopefully John Ratcliffe can get as much as he possibly can out in the next 10 days. Okay. Because we know that the Chinese are in tight with big tech and the Democratic Party.
Congressman, thanks very much. We'll keep following it. Congressman Devin Nunes joining us this morning on all of that. Up next, we will take a break and then talk with constitutional scholar Alan Dershowitz on Nancy Pelosi's impeachment threat, why he says he's ready to defend President Trump again in a second impeachment trial, right after this.